leaving a jagged mark on the city that no one cares about. Is it a fixture or a failure? Just essential as a throwaway. Nobody exists on purpose. Nobody ends their career like the tireless boy in the hallways, stepping back on the line and marching out of time. The desk across the room blocks the windows. Water weighs a lot of money, and the headaches meet the storyline. A plan less than extraordinary. I didn't realize it was in spilling distance. Throw in my vote for extra cottons, to a degree I cannot express. Fake what's yours, spiteful and cynical. You're the elegant, dusted hustler. Hollow body human, humane human rights, human's funeral rites. Explaining nerve deletion in principle. The uncertainty of principles. This reminds us of the great and powerful teachers who taught us to drive on parkways and to park on driveways. The void migrated to the surface day before yesterday morning, haunted by the historic past, barricaded by thoughts, serving piss to a poor man is quite the party trick, hanging by the throat with a black dirty rosary. The question mark is inaudible unless you hear things yourself, all laid out for you on a table of operations. I never lived in an abandoned railroad station. Look at all these empty chairs we've invited to your party. Sit anywhere you like. There's going to be a heartache tonight. A heartache tonight, I hope. I'm always lacking a rudimentary sense of enjoyment. What's left of eternity has ripped all to solitary. Intensity, density, insensitive. Expensiveness, destitute. Crippled hymns of a ketamine angel. Don't let the sound of your own wheels drive you crazy. Much to avoid, much to absorb, absolutely. You're all both ways going up a one-way street. You're all both ways going up a one-way street. There's cows and pigs who don't deserve to die. Survive if you must, but I don't care if you do. Stabbing a fake snitch. Burn society, burn. The truth will set you on fire. The flag will be trampled upon, ragged and disgraced, as it should be. Badly written, poorly spoken, copywritten, deadly forgotten, carved up and dropped into thin air. Cutthroat city has no law, except the employee's wrath for the employer, running this job into the ground, all the while sweetly singing a song of setting the caged animals free. Good news and bad news. First, the deep fake news. She has never heard of time bombs. Dirty silver powder sprinkled upon the butterfly's wings. My in-laws are outlaws. They took a fatal hostage from my jail cell motel room. No one answered the gray neon lights, angle to angle, 90 degrees to shore up the sheetrock, betting all my milk money on cemetery gargoyles versus the library lions. Let's try looking at the problem through a sickly blue light. We can lie so practically. The dose of patheticism will get you nowhere far. The trenches I've dug put me in a remove. The sacred made real. The sacred made flesh. The execution executive. You are your father's son. Born a stranger. Born into the cancer ward. In gossip, we rust. Blessings from Jihad and other stations. Wish you were here. East side, west side, end side, coma eyes. Eyes, comma, eyes. The wall of Wolf Street. Broken Heart Syndicate. Bankruptcy holiday in the hotel room where she died. Our Lady of the Razor blessed me with a bad habit. A habit where overpasses are torched. I think everything is torched. Slumped over bridges, sagging, intoxicated. Pretenders to the prophet. Stands millions of inches tall, only to shoulder onto grudges. Fractional disorganization of an empty face. Madness in civilization. Subjective expression of life in a small-town Babylon. Her burgundy dress drifted in flames. Vision slighted of this future home. Forming a critical sizing up. Boxed in survival. Botox tent revival. Tenant complaints. Tentative compliance. The old glory situation reached out and touched me. Stay out! I have a knife. I have something that will stick you in the face. If you really want to know, this is the sheriff's office. Make yourself known. Come out, wherever you are. My hidden hiding hole was compromised. I don't want to play this game anymore. Bad Honey Industries was shut down. We're the Mercedes wreckers. Benzodiazepines touches my split lips and drips down our necks. Over our tongues, lonely and shaken, out like a rat, off like a light, ratchet locked, loaded like a clip. Gunplay backfires, gunplay fires back. Proud to be late for the Last Supper. The disciples weren't even hungry. A light snack was all they settled for. Before we lynched His Holiness, we ruined his habituation. Then no trains run after midterms. Terminating the night is punishable by crucifixion, and leaving by daybreak shows how much I care. Jesus placed under statewide all points bulletin. Self-inflicted social wounds were the conversational topics. Dressed to the nines in my filthiest tie and tails. Fashionably fucked up. Unsafe. Unsecured. Insincere. The presumption is an era. Orthopedic shoes and cultured pearls. Isn't she a cashier or just a financier out of focus? There's this trouble where one thing begins, but you know it's going to end, and things start beginning at the end. That finish is ending when the one thing began. Spoiler alert, we all die on the very last page.